Welcome, Pisces. This is your weekly tarot reading for August the 31st through to September the 6th, 2015. My name is Tilly, and welcome to Tarot with Tilly, and thank you so much for the love, for the support that you send me each and every day. Truly, thank you so much. Now let's get right to the cards, because we start with the Six of Pentacles, which is all about the balance, the give and take of what we give out, what we get back. If it's balanced, bringing it into balance. Now it's with the Empress. So when I look through the Empress's eyes, okay, I see her in charge of all the kingdoms. Okay, all the kings and queens come to her, and of course the Emperor. And they state their case on what they need, what they don't need, where they're strong, where they're weak, how they can be stronger, what they need to give, or what they need, or what you need to give, the Empress needs to give, and what they will give back in return. And so it's a lot of give and take in order to stay grounded. And here we have the give and take with the Six of Pentacles. Now this is mainly finances when it's a standalone card, but with the Empress, I think it is all round. I think it has to do with relationships, how much work, energy, you know, how much of you give. And are you getting the same in return? At work, what you do within the community, what you do within relationships. Now, with the Empress, you kind of, you know, she pulls back. She takes in all the information. So where you're feeling like somebody's not giving their all or doing their all, it's not, don't make it an immediate response of, you're not doing this for me. You're not doing that. You should be doing this. You should be doing that. I shouldn't be doing this. Somebody else should be doing that. Don't get into those bickering word fights, okay, until you have really examined and have a true understanding of what you truly give and what you truly get back. Okay, please. Okay, because I see the Four of Pentacles, I see the Ace of Wands here, I see the fog around the Ace of Wands. So it's looking at things, it's understanding things through a new perspective, through a new light, in order to create balance. Not having all the facts immediately. So this is contemplation, this is meditation. And then you understand it. Then you have the Queen of Swords kind of attitude, where you can state your case, that you can go forward in actually obtaining the balance that you desire, the balance that should be there. So I think, especially as you start off the week, you're going to see the give and take of relationships. But if it doesn't seem like it's in balance, you know, the Ace of Wands here is the thinking of how to bring things into balance. And the fog says that there might be confusion, there might be misunderstandings. So we've got the Empress there saying to pull in all the information. It's only when you pull in all the information that you can make that sound judgment. And then with the Queen of Swords, you go forward. You go forward with the strength, and you don't need to look back. You don't need to wonder if you've made the wrong conclusion or only had part of the information, because the Queen of Swords just isn't going to do that. She is the action card. She is going to take matters into her own hands in order to bring in the balance, bring in the desired result. But it's only after you've used all the other energies that you actually are going to want to use her energy to secure a proper balance within a relationship, within a working relationship, a relationship within the community, within the home. Or maybe it's just the balance of what you give and get yourself. Okay, if you're constantly giving, and you're not taking, you get depleted. You have to be open up to receiving. You can't always be giving from your heart, giving from your energy, giving from maybe the pocketbook without asking for a return. And it might just be your own. Like if you are constantly working towards a goal, then I hope you are also working in your rewards to thank yourself for a job well done, because you need to reward yourself. So it could even be that. Now we have the Fool and the Page of Swords over here. X-naying everything I said. Really. The Fool is really taking that leap of faith, but it's in new beginnings, I think, in the workplace, in career, in job opportunities, in money-making opportunities, work ventures. So an opportunity might come around, and we've got the Page of Swords here. And usually I would warn you about her because, she kind of just likes to get the energy going. And she doesn't really think it through all that much on whether it's going to be a good result or a bad result at the end of the day. She just gets the energy going. I mean, she'll mature into the Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords here. But, I'm thinking if there is some kind of work venture or a way to increase your wealth in some way through some kind of job or maybe a business experience, or you might want to knee-jerk just a little bit. You might want to just kind of jump into it a little bit and test the waters. I mean, the Fool is kind of the leap of faith. It's not knowing too much about what you're really stepping into, but looking forward to the wonderful new experience. Remember, though, that the Fool does fall a lot on his path, right? He's the whole tarot deck, right? That's who we're following through this whole storyline. So, but I can't help to think that there might be some incredible opportunity that you are only going to have a small window of opportunity to embrace. And you just may need to jump into it. Take your chance. If it feels right, I mean, you'll know if you ask some questions. Obviously, we start with the Empress here as one of our first cards, so we do want to weigh out the situation slightly, but I'm thinking if you've only got a limited time, it's a small window of opportunity, you might want to take the risk, take the dive. Especially if it has something to do with your creativity, your unique talents, your gifts. There might be a small window open for some of you out there, and I kind of I hold back kind of on saying these words, but they're telling me to say these words, so because I wouldn't want to see you just jump into an opportunity that's bad for you. But by the cards, and I'm being pushed to say the words that, especially if it's a creative opportunity that somehow taps into your unique talents, your gifts, that it might be a small window of opportunity that you need to grab and see how it turns out. If the worst case scenario is that you've gained more wisdom on your path, I guess. But I mean, we do have an ace here. New beginnings. We have the Fool, new beginnings. So there may be a new opportunity for you, especially when it comes to your creativity, especially when it comes to raising the dollar amounts, stepping into some type of new cash flow situation, new work venture. I wouldn't hesitate too much to come out with a no. I think that you should go for it. The worst case scenario is you gaining your wisdom, you gaining your understanding, and you get to work your talent and your gift and your passion. And it may lead into a beautiful tomorrow. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.